Hey folks, Michael Prescott here, Reality versus Fantasy 2023. If you're new to joining my channel, my vlog, welcome aboard. Glad to have you here. Now, one of the things I do on my vlog and my YouTube, TikTok channel is I post stuff that's important to me, that gets me a little emotional and worked up. Today's topic, we're going to talk about the wonderful Ozempic. Now, this is a very controversial weight loss, diabetes type medication. Very expensive out there. I can tell you I have now been on Ozempic for 7 weeks. Currently, I'm in Thailand. In the US, this sells for about $1,000 for a 1 month supply, which is 4 weeks. In Thailand, in Bangkok actually, I was able to buy 3 months supply for $880 US. So huge savings for me, and I'd like to share the pros and the cons that I've experienced. And obviously everybody's body is different, so your reactions obviously will be different. I can tell you when I started on Ozempic, I was 227 pounds and I am pre-diabetic. So after 7 weeks, weighing myself yesterday, I was 193 pounds. So considerable amount of weight loss out there. Now, there's 4 types of Ozempics. Now, there's several different brands out there, Wegovy and whatnot, but I am on the Ozempic brand. And the different types are the actual dosages. As you can see, I started with 1 milligram. Now, as the pharmacist explained to me, it comes in 0.25 milligram, 0.5, 1 milligram and 2 milligram. I tried to get the 2, but they were out. I am so glad that they were. And the reason being is my very first month on this, I was hit with massive amounts of heartburn. And I mean, there was no stopping it. It made me very exhausted, very strained, and the thought of food just was non-existent. I mean, if you brought, I don't care what you put in front of me, whether it be a delicious cake, a beautiful steak, it was like my body and my mind were both saying, absolutely not. Now, the real negative was I got very, very dehydrated. And the fact that my body wouldn't let me do any intake at all, I just shredded weight. But I ended up getting so ill, I had a doctor literally come to my condo in Bangkok and do an IV drip on me for 2 hours. So I realized at that point I needed to force myself into hydration, and I needed to take in proteins, very important. My body was craving proteins. So I changed it up after getting that IV drip, felt a lot healthier. It literally changed everything I did. Now in Thailand, getting any type of an antacid, they're just not the same as in the US. Nothing worked. So that heartburn was a continuing problem for me. So I reached out to a friend of mine and he mailed over to me some Prilosec OTC. Literally changed everything. I have 0 heartburn now, and I'm doing exceptionally well on the Ozempic. Now, I will say it probably would have been wiser for me to start with a 0.25 or 0.5, and I didn't research it at the time. I just wanted to shred right away. My back was killing me, and I wanted to lose weight. So, that being said, with the knowledge I have now, doing research instead of foolishly jumping in, I would have done it differently by all means. Now, when you get your Ozempic, your box here, you'll open it up and you'll see 2 things inside. One is a pen and the other is a little box like this, which when you open it, it comes with your little needles. And they come in a little pack like this. And there'll be 4 of these. Now your pen, you literally pull the cap off and you'll screw that needle right on the top and you'll see the little vial here. When it starts, this bar is way down, and then you'll have a dial, as you can see right here, with a number on it, and you'll turn it until it completely stops. It'll be a full load rotation, and that's when you know you're good. Once you've got that all the way turned and it says the full max of 1, for me 1 milligram, or 0.5 if you're doing that and whatnot, then you take the pen, there's a push button right here, just like at ballpoint, and you'll stick yourself down into the mid area, right around here. Not to the center of belly button, but maybe off to the side, the bottom, or the top area. You can do in your buttocks or your hip, but I recommend doing the outer stomach region. And then you push the pen in, the button, and you hold it. Once that reading on the side goes from the 1 to 0, after it hits 0, count to 5, and then remove the pen. Then you'll unscrew the pin, you'll put the little needle back in the cap, and you'll throw it away. and seal it for your next one. You get 4 of these because you're going to do 1 shot a week. And after that, just watch it shred. Now again, I cannot emphasize enough, if you start heavy on the dosage, get some Prilosec OTC, stands for over the counter. It prevents you from getting heartburn instead of treating heartburn or antacid once you have it. It's a game changer. I really recommend it. And definitely hydrate a lot of water. So my goal is to go from 227 pounds down to 175 to 180-ish area. And I'm probably 5 weeks from that because I've done a total of 7 weeks now. I'm actually on my 7th week. So based on what I'm seeing, losing around 33-ish pounds in 7 weeks, that's amazing. I have no cravings. Now, I do have benefits in Thailand. We don't have all the junk food with all the garbage in it over here like in America. Completely different food product here. So I'm not being inundated with sweets and crap and stuff. And I will say this. My diet's changed immensely, and I really don't have any cravings for it. I really hardly do any sugars of any kind. I do no carbonated drinks whatsoever. My smoothies are like a yogurt-based smoothie when I have one, but basically I'll do like a watermelon ice crush and or just water. So I would highly recommend, if you're going to do this, check out this video, do your research, and find out what's best for you. But again, I'm using the 1 milligram Ozempic, and it's done wonders to change my life. We'll see you in the next video. I hope this was helpful. If you like it, please subscribe or hit that like button. Thank you again so much. Appreciate you.